Today's message is just like a warning for like you gotta how we gotta really be careful, especially us chosen ones and those people that are really trying to, like take their walk with God seriously. How you gotta be careful with your surroundings, the people around you, because like Satan's lurking. The Bible says that we need to stay vigilant. We need to be sober minded because our enemy, he roams around like a roaring lion, looking for who to devour. So we just gotta, that part of the Bible there is very important, it's key. We gotta really be careful with the people that we're around. So it's like, well, there's two ways. It's either use someone that's close to you or he'll use you to destroy yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? By that I mean mentally, leaving you in a mental state where your substance misuse, you're using other things to numb the pain, should I say. So it's like, yeah, so the main one is obviously the people that are around you, your surrounding. If you look at the Bible in Genesis and we look at the story of, oh look, the sun's out now. I was waiting for that. So God was saying to Cain, evil is at your doorstep, something like that. I think he said, evil is at your doorstep. You need to overcome it, or you need to gain control over it. Something like that, along them lines. And he was basically trying to warn Cain, like, look, the devil's about to use you. He's like, because remember, Cain got into his feelings about what Abel was doing for God. So you might just be, on your walk, trying to focus on your walk, serving God, serving the people of God, just doing what you need to do. And because you're doing that, there might be a Cain around you. Do you get what I'm saying? Who the devil is about to use. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I said at the start, we've got to be very careful with the people that we surround ourselves with, because if their heart is not right, because Cain's heart wasn't right, and his heart wasn't right not because Abel did something to him. No, his heart wasn't right because Abel was doing what he was supposed to do for God. He was pleasing God. So you might just be minding your business as a child of God, trying to, be on your walk, trying to be righteous. And because, just for the simple fact that you're doing that, someone around you might feel some type of way. And because the heart is already like that, it's not right towards you, it's easy for the enemy to then use them. Do you get what I'm saying? So you don't need to necessarily do anything to them. The enemy is just going to use them regardless. So that's why God was saying to Cain, look, the enemy, evil is at your doorstep. Do you get it? And Cain didn't overcome that situation. He didn't take control. He allowed the enemy to use him. And that's another thing as well that we got to be careful of. When a certain person doesn't like you, despises you, simply for your serving, simply for what you do, or even the choice you've made to change your life. If you already know that, all right, this person doesn't feel like the path I'm walking on, which is, you're taking your walk with God seriously, they don't like it, and you know this, then you got to stay away from them. Because one thing that they might do, what I've realized is they like to have you around them. Like, look, when you go back to the Genesis, what did Cain do with Abel? He lured them out to a place where it was just them two. Do you get what I'm saying? Away from everyone else. And that's what I realized as well. We got to be careful with, someone doesn't like you, but yeah, they want you around them. You've got to be very careful with that. Hold on. Sorry, it just said low battery. I've got like 2 other messages I got to record, so I'm going to be quick with this one. So, yeah, so you just got to be careful where they're trying to lure you like what Cain did with Abel, where he lured Abel away from everyone else, you know. And that's what most of them do. You always, you know, them people that you're always wondering, like, why is this person keep calling me? Why? I know you don't like me. Why do you want to hang around me? I know you don't like me. Do you get what I'm saying? So you got to be very careful of them sort of people, because that's the same thing that Cain did with Abel. He knew that he hated him. He didn't like him. God warned him about evil being at his doorstep, and he wanted him to overcome it, but he didn't overcome the feeling that he hated his brother. And then he, you know, he basically got close to him and he brought him away from everyone else. Do you get what I'm saying? So that he can do what he did to him. So we just got to be very careful with that. If you know that someone don't like you and you haven't done anything to them, and it's simply because of the path that you're choosing to take, you know, you trying to take your walk with God seriously, then you've got to stay away from them. And that's just the message I wanted to put out today. My name's Forever Blessed Chris. Make sure you press the like button if this has helped you out in any way, and, you know, subscribe to my YouTube page, and follow me on TikTok as well, Forever Blessed Chris, all one word. And I'll catch you on my next video. God bless you.